Hi everyone, so in today's video I wanted to talk a little bit about posture and very basic hand position when you're just starting out playing the harp. So we'll start with how to sit properly. When you tilt the harp back ready to play, it will have a balance point, and that's the point at which it doesn't feel too heavy on your knees or your back while you're playing. So when you start, sit on the stool. You want your sort of knees to be at a right angle with the floor, so not sitting too low so you're kind of having to crouch, or too high so you can't reach the pedals properly. Make sure everything's really neutral, nice neutral spine, not twisting to meet the harp at all, just as you would sit if you're trying to sit up as straight as you can. And bring the harp to fit you rather than trying to fit around the harp. No twisting, we don't want any tension, we want to stay as relaxed as possible. Okay? So tilt the harp back, find that balance point, and it should more or less just kind of stay at the balance point, and you don't really need to sort of hold it, it almost just stays there on its own. So when you find that point, just going to rest it lightly on your knees. And there we go, still sitting up straight, shoulders down and relaxed. And you'll notice the harp's not actually on my shoulder at all. It's just I can move around, I'm very free to sort of play and move around. Let's look a bit closer at your hand position when you're playing. Okay, now we're sitting at the harp nice and tall and relaxed and not feeling too much weight on the shoulder. Let's think a bit more about the hand position itself. So, same rule applies, just keep it as relaxed as you can. We don't want any tension, we don't want to cause any strains, or just if you feel any pain, just stop what you're doing and reset, okay? Basic rule, rule of thumb, is thumb pointing up, fingers pointing down. And if you keep that in mind, you can't really go wrong. So right wrist stays on the soundboard, just rest there nice and gently. And let's start around here. So we never use our little finger when we're playing the harp. It just sort of, just try and keep it relaxed. It will do its own thing, but as long as it's not sticking out or, being tense in any way, you'll be okay. Just let it naturally sort of follows what your fourth finger does. So just let it be and it'll be okay. So we play by squeezing and then releasing. So if you think about the thumb squeezing towards the fingers and the fingers squeezing towards the thumb, that tends to work quite well. So squeeze and release, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And when you're first starting out, you'll probably only be using thumb and second finger. Just get the strength and the technique of these two, and then we can add the third finger and the fourth finger. There are plenty of exercises you can do to build up your finger strength. That might be a future video that I do. Thinking quickly about the left hand, we don't rest our left wrist on the soundboard. You try and keep the elbow nice and away from your body while keeping the shoulders relaxed. But the hand position is essentially the same. So you want to keep your thumb up, your fingers down, everything relaxed, okay? So same thing, squeeze and release. And then we damp after we finish playing to just quieten the strings and stop them vibrating. And always making sure that you go right to the bottom of the harp as well, because the bass wires, they will resonate in sympathy no matter whereabouts on the harp you're playing. So if you damp those, the harp will be quiet. I hope this was helpful. Please do subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions or comments, please do leave me a comment down below, and look out for future videos.